It's time for some Battlefield 1 exclusive gameplay today, and I've chosen the BAR. Now, EA recently invited me out to DICE LA along with all your other favourite YouTubers and Twitch streamers to get access to the full game. So that means all maps, all weapons, all the game modes, and even more. Now, I can only show you so much at the moment, but I think I've probably picked the coolest weapon of the lot. The BAR is a weapon that lots of players wanted to see in Battlefield 1, and it's so awesome that I've finally been able to get my hands on it. I can tell you, it is a pretty epic weapon. There are plenty of other new weapons in the final game as well, along with a bucket load of secondaries. So there's definitely more to play around with than what you had in the open beta. That was a fear of many, and I think DICE have answered that quite nicely here. The footage you're watching today is all taken from the brand new Operations game mode. Now, I did want to keep it all in one nice long section of gameplay, so it was all linked up and then you could see the progression of the game mode, but I kept changing weapons depending on what sector we were in, and it really didn't make much sense to make a video about the BAR and then not have much BAR footage in it. That wouldn't have been very good. Now, the two operations in this video, the first one is called Kaiserschlacht, and this bridges across the two Western Front maps, St. Quentin Scar and Amiens, and the other is called Oil of Empires, and this contains three Middle Eastern maps. You've got Foul Fortress, Suez Canal, and Sinai Desert. Most of the footage that you'll see today is from Scar and Suez. Now, you might assume that this weapon, the BAR, being an automatic rifle, might make it into the assault class, but no, DICE have put it into the support class along with the heavier machine guns, and actually, it fits in quite nicely. Obviously, it's very different to your standard LMG, it plays a totally different role, and therefore, it requires a different playstyle to really be effective with it. There's only 20 rounds in a magazine, so you're limited in what you can actually achieve before you need to reload it, and it's not going to provide the same suppressive effect for that long either. You have to stop firing and reload. That gives your enemies time to recover. Think of it more then as an assault rifle or a battle rifle, with heavy stopping power and high recoil that needs to be controlled, but it can be very, very effective in the right situation. It's not the easiest weapon to get along with, however. In close quarters, you're likely going to be beaten by those much faster firing SMGs and the more powerful shotguns from the assault class, and at long range, snipers will just pick you off before you've even had a chance to control that very fierce upwards recoil. Where this thing actually excels is in medium range. If you can use short bursts of fire, you're going to land those bullets pretty easily. Even going single shot for those slightly longer range battles is a viable option with the BAR, and it's a really satisfying feeling when you get the kill with this thing. Because it bounces around a little bit, you've got that recoil going all over the place. When you do land a longer range kill, it does feel pretty awesome. The BAR is a weapon I think the support class really needed, and it got a lot more love from DICE as well. Support now has access to the Limpet Mine. This is a new gadget that wasn't in the beta, and basically, it's a sticky mine that can attach to pretty much anything in the game, minus people and horses. You can't stick it on those, and it explodes when it senses movement. And the support now gets the repair tool. That's been moved over from the medic class. With DICE redesigning the UI for the medics, people can now see an icon to let them know that somebody needs to be revived. So the task of repairing vehicles has been given to the support, so the medic isn't too heavy on its duties. The trip mines that were in the support class have been moved over to the scout class, and the scout gets an extra dumping of gadgets as well. They get the sniper decoy and the sniper shield as well. So there's plenty more on offer than what was in the open beta. Oh, and one final addition, the mortar. That's going to the support class. We pretty much already knew that. It just wasn't in the open beta, and support definitely feels like a much more balanced class now. It can be played in different ways with lots of different distinct options in the weapons that you can choose. You might have also noticed that the BAR that I'm using is all dressed up in a lovely gold metal. Now this is one of the 7 weapon skins available, and this is the rarest of the lot. Now I can't go into much detail yet about these weapon skins and how you get them, or the further customization for that matter that DICE have got in Battlefield 1. I'll be allowed to show you that soon, but at a high level, there are plenty more customization options for the weapons in Battlefield 1. A lot of people were hesitant that the only customization we get would come from the different variants in the menus, but no, there is more. You'll just have to wait to see it. The BAR then is a great addition to the support class for me. As soon as it was rumoured to be in the game, I really wanted to get my hands on it, and I definitely wasn't disappointed. I wish I could give you more information on the customization and other stuff that will be in the final game, but I don't have clearance for that yet, I'm afraid. But I will be putting something together as soon as I get the green light. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think of the BAR's inclusion down below in the comments. I'll be reading and replying to as many as I can. But until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.